everyone, and welcome to this week's video. This week we're going to be looking at the Viviva Colours Inktober official sketchbook set. Ignore my nails, I was meant to do them before the video and I decided against it because I just got this in the mail and I'm so excited to basically show you. This is going to be a sort of like first impression set. I will be using this with Inktober. I have like a plan already that I'm going to do and this, so we'll do this. So let me show you what I got. So the first thing I got was this official Viviva Colours Inktober collaboration sketchbook. It's an A5 landscape cotton paper 300 GSM acid-free cold press paper. It's got 40/20 sheets in there, so you'll have to probably do like for Inktober like half drawings or like double drawings or anything like that. And as you can see, it is all heavily branded and gives you a little bit more information about it, saying that it's faux leather bound, that it's fully opens flat, which is fantastic. We love a bound sketchbook that opens flat. It's handmade, eco-friendly, and this is the official Inktober set. So let me show you what the sketchbook looks like. So this is the sketchbook. As you can see, it's already blazoned with the official Inktober set here. It's got a little elasticated section here so that if you are like me and your pages tend to bounce, you can do this when you are going out and about so it doesn't open up. Show you inside. It opens up like this, as you can see, so that you can fully flatten the pages, and honestly the quality of the paper feels amazing. I've played around with a few cotton sketchbooks before. I always get very intimidated by them because it's very expensive archival paper, but anyway, I think it's a decent sized paper. Personally for me, I do wish that it had a bit more pages, just because Inktober's like 31 prompts and there's only 20 pages in here. Well, it could be 40 if you work on the front and the back, but if you're a person who doesn't like to work on the back of a piece of paper, does mean that you will only have 20 full A5 pages. So it does mean that we're probably going to have to do some A6 illustrations in here, which is absolutely fine. You know me, I love a good challenge. And at the back here it has a little pocket which has the official Inktober prompt list. Now I don't tend to follow the official list because I don't find them very inspirational, and since this year I'm doing sort of like a black and gold theme for Inktober this year. I wanted to do like a Halloween-y sort of theme, so I'm making my own list. But I think for this sketchbook, when I do things in this sketchbook, I'm going to follow this official prompt list because I think this will be really, really fun to do. So that is the sketchbook itself. It looks really, really nice. I do like a perfect bound book. My only issue is it's gonna be interesting to see how long the glue ends on the bound section here, because in my experience with perfect bound books is that they don't always work. Like, they tend to fall apart sometimes, and unfortunately we'll have to see how this holds up. I've got high hopes for it. It also came with a water brush and a Zigzag pen. Now, I've tried this before. I love these pens. They have this sort of like depending on which one you get, there's a Magakar Flexible and there's a Magakar Cartoonist. The Magakar Cartoonist is just a normal pen nib at the end. I believe this might be a 0.7. It looks like a 0.7. It's pretty thick. It says 150 at the end, but that reminds me of the 0.8 uni pen that I've got here. I'll show you. So like, it looks around about the same thickness, so it looks like it could be about 0.7, 0.8, which is good if you want to do fine lines. It would have been good if they gave us like a brush pen to go with it as well, or maybe some ink, so like an ink pot with a dip pen, just because they react really, really interestingly with the ink anyway. But this is the real reason why you order this, and this is the Viviva Colours Inktober colour sheets. Now, I've seen a lot about the colour sheets. I've never personally actually used them. They are pieces of paper which have watercolour pigment on them, and you just use a little bit of water to lift the pigment off. So this is the official front section here. You can see it says handmade with love, and it's a little envelope like so. Bear in mind, I'm not sponsored by this. I did actually purchase this myself. It wasn't too expensive if I remember correctly. I'll get the proper price up now while we are looking. So this is from it came from the UK. I bought it from the official Viviva, I think it is. Viviva color. I keep on saying Viviva because it makes me go Viviva. Yes, Viviva. And I bought this from the UK, and the Inktober bundle officially was $51. But it is, I believe, at the moment on sale for $37, and that's for the bundle set. That's for the standard bundle set. If we go to the Inktober section, I digress. But yeah, so this is the color sheets, and this is the Vivid set. It tells you who handmade it and put it all together for you, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, we love finding out who made our little collections, you know. I personally really love seeing it. It makes me very, very happy. But yeah, so I'm going to open this up and show you what the sheets look like inside. We can just take a minute. I don't want to destroy it. I feel bad because someone took their time in making this, but we'll cut that so we don't end up ripping the paper. So this is what the sheets look like. Saying here how you can use them. So it's saying here, be amazing, the pigment on these sheets is highly saturated. That means that the colors you see here are different from the actual color on paper. So we're going to do a nice little beautiful swatch test with all of these in this video, just so you can see. We got you covered. The partition between colors has a special watercolor repellent coating to avoid sticking when wet. Yes, we love this. Wonderful. Our recommendation, let the colours dry before closing the colour sheets. Be safe. These colour sheets are safe to use, but please do not ingest them. This is a shout out to my Discord. Please do not eat your paint products, okay? Thank you. And it also says, oh, you should wash your hands with soap after use. And then it says have fun. So I actually bought this for $50, which came to about £40 here in the UK, and with shipping it came to about £45. But I do believe that the bundle unfortunately is sold out at the moment, but they do have other bundles on there, so if you don't want the official Inktober set, you can try out the other bundles as well. So let me show you what they look like in between. As you can see, so it's basically like a hard pigment that's been painted onto a piece of paper. And we've got crimson, we've got brick red. That's very dark for a brick red. But as they said, the colour swatching will be different. We've got dusk orange, autumn leaf, we've got our autumnal colours there. Yes, we do love an autumnal. We've got happy yellow, fire. Look at that shine on that fire. That is beautiful. Tree bark brown and earth brown. Honestly, if you told me that these were brown just by looking, I would have thought that look, they pretty much match my nail varnish. I know, it's so bad, I'm so sorry. We've got light green, bottle green, we've got, look at the peacock blue. Oh, that is a moment. Yes. We've got ink blue, pastel pink, pastel orange, pastel green, pastel blue, and yeah, so it tells you exactly here. It's telling you if you want more, you can basically go here and use a coupon code to be able to do it. This page is intentionally left black, and look, they even give you an area to be able to mix up your colors, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to mix the colors up on here. We're going to use one of the pages, probably use one of the very back pages, to mix them up and try them out and see what we do from there. We're going to go add a little bit of water to our water brush. Let's go. So finally comes to swatching, and I just wanted to tell you about the water brush first. The water brush really reminded me of the Pentel water brush, which is one of my favorite like refillable water brushes, which is fantastic to be able to use. It's really soft, and it picks up pigment really well. Now water brushes are fantastic if you are doing portable work, because they've always got water available in them, and this is what the Viviva, I'm always going to say that wrong, I do apologize, is going to be known for. It's known for having a portable watercolor palette that is not going to take up too much space in your bag, which is, if you do quite a bit of traveling, especially for me, if I do convention traveling, these are going to be fantastic to be able to take with me. The one thing I was really surprised with was the pigments. They are so bright and colourful, and I wasn't expecting that. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. Essentially, you could technically, if you wanted, make your own version of these, because all it is it's like a swatch test sheet. If you've ever used a dot card where you put a little bit of pigment onto a piece of paper and you lift it up with watercolors, you could actually technically make your own version of this, which, if you want me to do a video on showing you how you can make your own version of these, or like making art supplies to be able to take out and about with you, let me know, because I think it's personally interesting. But no, either way, the one color in all of this that I was really happy with was that fire tone. It had such a beautiful sheen to it, and it was just so warm and colorful. The one I was most disappointed with was that shiny blue, and you will see why. I think the color spread really well, and I honestly really enjoyed using it. I'm going to be playing around with this quite a bit. As I said previously, I am torn between whether or not doing an official Inktober list or whether or not doing my own. I'm probably going to end up leaning more towards my own, just because I like the idea that I already had for Inktober. This is going to be fun to do, and I think I'll do this sketchbook like in my own time with the official Inktober prompts. But to be honest, the paper is really beautiful. The sketchbook looks like it is really well held together, and if I'm honest, I can recommend it, but it is sold out. I would recommend actually getting these swatch sheets if you can do. Yet again, these are not sponsored in any way, shape or form. It's just if I see something and I think it might be interesting, I'll pick it up so that I can see whether or not it would be worth your money. It can be a little bit expensive. I mean, considering I paid about $50 for the products itself and for the sketchbook. I mean, cotton paper is archival, so it will last a long time, but I use Inktober as sort of like a practice month, so I'm probably going to be a little bit hesitant to do like pieces in this. There you are, there's that peacock blue. I was so disappointed. I was expecting like a really like purpley, I mean, peacock blue is always going to be a bright, very bright deep blue, but I was like, oh, I thought it was going to have a shine. I was so disappointed. But anyway, to be honest, like, I'm sort of in mixed feelings about it. One, because official Inktober stuff sort of feels at the moment, I haven't done official Inktober for quite a while, and the reason for that is because I've done Witchtober, and I felt like the Inktober lists never really inspired me as much as what I want to do. Plus, in October, I feel like I'm always in like a magical, like Halloweeny, spooky mood, and like I can never really do that with the prompts that I want to do in my own way. And I'm really sold on the black and gold idea. Plus, there's the whole thing with Jake Parker that's made me feel very uncomfortable about doing the challenge, but the challenge month to me, Inktober, doesn't relate to that. There are plenty of videos about that whole situation if you do want to check it out, but it's a challenge month for me, and I really do enjoy playing with inks and playing around with materials, and to me it's like
never do relate it to that, and I understand why a lot of people don't want to do the challenge month. And there are plenty of other challenge months out there. There's Witchtober, there's Kinktober if you want to do something a little bit spicy. There is a lot of other challenge months that if you don't quite feel up to doing Inktober or are uncomfortable with doing that you can go a different direction. For me, I use Inktober as a way to practice my inking skills. It's just an inking month for me, and I really enjoy that. Overall, I think this was a really fun thing to play with, and the idea of like a palette that you can carry around with you that isn't going to take up much space at all. In fact, I actually currently have the sketchbook with this tucked into the back. It's just really appealing to me. The sketchbook is really nice to use. I will be using it, and as I said, I will be doing this sketchbook in my own time with the prompts, just because I don't want to overwhelm myself for October, as I already have to get ready for Comic-Con. But those are my first thoughts of the Viviva Colour Sheets Inktober collaboration. Let me know what you think down below, and I know this was a pretty fun video this week, but I just thought it'd be fun to share with you what I got. Have a wonderful week, love what you do, and as always folks, stay creative.